Yo, Skrills,
What up, man?
you play horror games?
Nah, I'm too chicken.
I at times I do get scared. It's more or less I just try to check my ego to see, how it goes down.
I got you. Right.
Yeah, so there's this game called Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Team-based game, survival horror. The survivors of 4, they're trying to power up these generators to escape from the killer, which is played by, it's an online game to where everybody's pretty much playing. I usually play with a close friend of mine. Shout out to Cam. At least I thought he was a close friend of mine until I got betrayed.
Why did he left you and he ran up to where you
I made it out. I was right wait for nobody else.
Yeah, Cam, we gotta fight, bro.
Bro. You dead.
Yo.
You dead.
Yo, I got hauled off by Freddy. and he left. He survived. He left me for dead. Next time I see you, we gotta throw hands, G. We gotta throw hands. Hands down. Wait. Throw hands down. The wordplay. Oh my God.
Pow.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's your boy, Mazi. Welcome to Mazi's World, MAZI'S. Listen, is that gonna be a thing?
People like it.
People like it. Listen, man. So today we got my top 5 horror video games. Listen, like I said earlier, I usually don't play horror games, but I do it to check my ego, to see if I'm brave enough to even still play these games. And there's a certain series that I like, but then there's some brand new IPs that I try out, and I can't sleep at night. I gotta watch cartoons before I go to bed. So with that being said, I got this list. My top 5 horror video games across platforms, whether it be PlayStation, Xbox, PC, etc., etc. My list at number 5, we got the Blair Witch. Now, hence the name, this is based off the movie, The Blair Witch Project. Basically, you are a former U.S. soldier and you go searching for a missing child in the forest, in the woods, where the Blair Witch is at. And once you're running through there, all kinds of chaos happen. A lot of hallucinations. It's a scary game. I actually ended up streaming it via Facebook, Mazi Plays. We can get into a clip of me being scared. I was going down the other way. Oh, well, let's go the other way. See, okay, I never. Ah! What was that? Yeah. See, nah. I'm glad that game was a one and done, because I will never do a second or run through of that game. Yeah, because that game was too crazy for me. But overall, it was a pretty good game. Wild storyline. I won't spoil it for you as far as if y'all want to check it out and play it. It's on PlayStation 4 and it's also on Xbox. So if you have an Xbox Game Pass, is there. Y'all should check it out. I recommend it. Number 4, we have Outlast. This game here, you talk about a psychological thriller. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. First person view. The story goes, you're a guy that's documenting this asylum house, basically trying to see what's wrong with it, because you've heard, reports of a lot of stuff that's going on in there. And as you're going through this asylum, not only do you see patients that are abused, but they also are very deadish. They're very deadish in the face. And there are these twin males. They're naked, chasing you with knives. Not a game's for the weak. It's not a game for the weak. Listen, man. But other than that, it's scary the whole way through because you got these spirits and yeah, man, it's not for the faint of heart. Great storyline, by the way. Y'all should check it out. That's for PlayStation as well, PlayStation and Xbox. Check that out. At number 3, we got the classic, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Now, they recently did a remake on this game. As far as the debate on which one's better, of course, graphically, the remake is better, but as far as the storyline, a lot of things are cut from the original version that came out in '99 on the PlayStation 1, but Nemesis still chases you. There's nothing's changed. You're Jill Valentine running through Raccoon City, trying to figure out what's going on, and you got Nemesis chasing you, talking about stars, and he's just pretty much trying to murder you. What more is there to it? The iconic Resident Evil game, Raccoon City. Listen, man, you can't get any better than that. And who better than Stars Nemesis chasing you with a rocket launcher trying to murder you. It's a great game, and he will not stop until you are dead. Running through walls, fire, the whole 9. Shout out to Nemesis, I think. Number 2, Resident Evil 2. Personally, my favorite out the Resident Evil series. They also recently dropped a remake of this as well. Shout out to Leon Kennedy, Claire Redfield. Man, I remember on the PlayStation 1, the double disc that it came in. Yes, people, there were double disc games. I'm showing my age right now, ain't I? Anyway,
Kids don't know nothing about that.
these kids don't know about that. Listen, you remember the memory cards, bro?
Come on, bro.
Oh, I sat on 3.
A whole 512 megabytes?
Oh man, 512 megabytes got you a long way. But yeah, Resident Evil 2. Leon Kennedy, Claire Redfield. Of course, if you choose any of these stories, they start off at different spots in Raccoon City, but both stories are simultaneously being told at the same time as you're running through the game. Of course, it gives you the introduction to the lickers, the guys that are climbing the ceiling, showing their brains with the long tongue, but they don't have eyes, but they can sense that you're the hearing and what movement. Oh yeah, nah, fam. Jump at the windows and no, absolutely not. That still great game, great storyline. I love it. Still one of my favorites to this day. I will always say Resident Evil 2 is the best Resident Evil game out the series. Everybody says 4. That's up for debate. Then of course the new one just dropped, Resident Evil 8. But even then I heard mixed reviews about that one. But 2, to me, is the best one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, number 1, we have Silent Hill for the PlayStation 1. Listen, first time I played this game, I was at my friend Tyler's house. We had the bright idea of staying up till 2 in the morning playing this. Mind you, he fell asleep. Me, wide awake in the dark. Just me, the TV, nobody else, because everybody else is pretty much in a coma. After I turned the game off, I didn't want to go to sleep. This game was that scary. Kind of ahead of its time. This is one of those games, man, the hallucination, the story, the plot, a complete mind. Like, you know what I mean? Because the game is that crazy. So much nightmares. Listen, I'm not going to get too much into it because I still want to leave some space for a friend of mine who has a YouTube channel as well. He goes by Rudy's Movie Reviews. Let's send it off to Rudy.
First off, Mazi, thank you for having me on, dude. I really appreciate this. But what I'd like to talk about is Silent Hill. Silent Hill 1 for the PS1, in my opinion, is one of the most scariest gaming experiences I've ever had. There's a difference between the Resident Evil games and the Silent Hill games. Of course, there's survival horror in the Resident Evil games, but Silent Hill introduced psychological horror to me. It reminded me of the film experience Jacob's Ladder, where I didn't know what was real and what was in the character's mind. And I love the detail where the monsters were manifestations of his fear. For example, he's looking for his daughter Cheryl and he sees monsters in the game that look like babies. That was incredibly tripping to the mind. And the one sequence that really stood with me is this one room, there's a phone, he picks it up, nothing happens. And as he's leaving the room, the phone rings. And he goes back, he picks it up, and he hears his daughter crying for help.
Daddy, help me. Daddy, where are you?
Silent Hill 1, what can I say? There's not a lot of games that invade the subconscious sphere level in a player's mind like me. That game haunted me for years. I had nightmares about that game, even to part 2. Part 2 is one of the best as well. When it comes to dreading to play a game, but knowing you have to, it speaks for itself. Silent Hill, one of the best horror games of all time. And Mazi, thank you for having me on. To your followers, if you'd like to follow me, go to Rudy's Movie Reviews. I have a great Metal Gear review that I love to share with you, and also a Silent Hill movie review you can check out as well. You can also follow me on TikTok, and all the links and descriptions will be below. Mazi, thanks so much.
High hopes is J-boy, I show up and show
What the hell was that?
Rudy, my guy. Appreciate it, man. So y'all be sure to go check out Rudy's movie reviews. Go like and sub to his page as well, because he does real in-depth movie reviews, also video games as well. But yeah, Silent Hill. I mean, you heard it. It's a scary game. If y'all have access to it on your PS5, because I know you can kind of do backwards compatibility, PS5 and PS4, go check out Silent Hill and see if you don't get scared. If you don't get scared, you're not human, point blank. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's my top 5 horror games for all consoles. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all at least try to get to play some. And if there's a game that I missed out on, put it down in the comments below, because I would love to hear what y'all have to say, because I'm pretty sure there's some games that I missed out on that were pretty scary as well. I also stream on Twitch, so y'all can check me out at twitch.tv/Maserati_Marcus210. And y'all can check out some of the horror games that I play. I play Dead by Daylight, which is a survival horror game, team-based. I have a lot of fun on there, running as Survivor or playing as Killer. I know Squirrels kind of looks at me strange. I think he judges me because I play Killer a lot, and when I play Killer, I'm pretty ruthless. So,
Bro, you look like you like that too much. Yeah, I'm gonna murder you.
Yeah, all 4, no survivors. Nobody's making it out of there.
The look on your face.
It's intense, right? Listen, y'all be sure to pull up to the Twitch TV and see what Squirrels are talking about, man, because I get busy on Dead by Daylight. But other than that, appreciate y'all pulling up to MAZI'S World, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, all that stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
Maserati.
So focused, I just need some meaning to my name. Plus I'm cheating with these codes. If you thinking it's a game, that's real talk. Man, this ain't no game to me. This ain't no game to me. This ain't no game.